deal. I'm Jaws on the beat, I got a flow that kills. Do my ting with a few G's, Lauren Hill.
What's up guys, it's Unders. In today's FL Studio tutorial, I'm going to take you through how you can read time without affecting the sample and without having to go through each individual hit and chop it up. Something like a drum break that's been recorded off time, or that you simply want to manipulate the rhythm of without affecting the sound and having it still sound pristine. So when your beats are finished and you want to get them ready and released, today's sponsor can take them through to that next step for you.
And a big thanks to the channel sponsor, Distrokid. Distrokid is a music distribution service and the best way to get your music out to all of the modern streaming services fast, efficiently, and within an independent artist's budget. Check out the description below for a discount today.
So don't forget that when your music's ready, there's a link below so you can have a discount off of your first year with Distrokid.
Okay, so here we are in FL Studio. Just to guide you through what we're gonna do as an example here to fix it, I've got this piece of audio up and it should be on beat at 120 BPM, but it drifts out very, very quickly. So when we loop it round, okay, so it just kind of pushes a little bit too much, and you can see it in the transients here, here, and here. These three beats drift out and then it kind of gets back on beat here. So like this. So when it loops around, you get kind of a hook as it kind of comes back in. It's just a little bit out. So I'm going to show you how we can use newtime to fix that. Now, newtime, it's kind of an instrument, but it works a little bit weird. You have to put it onto a mixer track, for example. So let's just load it up. Just hit F8, get up the plugin mixer. If we just type in new, we'll get new tone and new time here. Let's drop new time just on insert 1 here. And what we need to do, we need to load that same piece of audio into here. Now, unfortunately, you can't drag and drop into it. So we have to do this and load up the sample. So you're going to need to know where your sample is. You can use your side scroll just in here and zoom in quite nicely. So we can see it's figured it out, and one of the issues here, it figures out it to be 119.1 BPM, so we're getting a bit of drift off. And here, instead of it being exactly 2 bars, it's taking it just slightly over into the third. So these are some things that we need to control. And really simply, the first thing we can do is just bring it in so it's exactly 2 bars. So when we go to the end point here, we can actually just snap that in like that. That's going to be a little bit better for us. Much like in FL, we just need to create a loop at the top here as well. Okay, so while it would now loop a little bit better, some of these hits are still slightly off. Now, for some reason, this doesn't always mark the transients perfectly, but it tends to snap them pretty well. So if here it's marked the transient as like sort of here. However, if we actually grab it and snap it, it gets it pretty well back on point for us. Now the others that are way off here, we can just snap those and it's going to snap them back into the correct point for us. And we should now have a much better loop. And that has pretty much resolved it for us. But we can take it a little bit further. So there's other things we can do, like where we can quantize MIDI. And if you don't know how to do that, just check out the description below. And there's a nice tutorial on that for you. We can put things like grooves in as well. So here we could load a groove pattern, or we could equally save a groove pattern based on our piece in here that we've put in. Now, once we've got our piece of audio as we want it, we can simply drag and drop it in. And there we go, we can see it's now in here for us, and we can see those bits of audio it's corrected. So by contrast, it's much better on time. And it hasn't destroyed the sound in any way. It sounds really natural. We don't get that sudden stutter and jump like we do here. It is now a perfect loop. So I hope that video has been helpful for you. If you're ever having issues like that, that is the easiest way to correct that kind of thing in FL Studio. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.